If you're new, please consider subscribing for Boruto, One Piece, and lots of other anime content. Also remember to follow me on Twitter at OGLumpking and join my Amino community, which is similar to Discord, but there's way more features similar to Instagram. So join if you like to get to know me better and interact with my community, the Lump Squad. Both links are in the description down below. Yeah, what's poppin', Lump Squad? It's Lumpking, and today we're gonna be reviewing the Natsuno Taizai of 7 Deadly Sins, chapter 282. So, this chapter was pretty good, even though it was kind of short. I sure really enjoyed it, and I'll give it like an 8 out of 10. So, it was kind of obvious that Gowthers was going to save my L, but yeah, I'll go more into that later. But anyhow, Gowthers, as he puts his hands on Miles' head as they're falling through the sky, or yeah, in the sky, but they're falling downwards. He gets into Miles' head, and then they're talking, and literally pretty much the whole entire chapter, they're arguing back and forth, and Gowthers like, come on, come back to us. You don't need to do this, because, you know, Miles feels bad, which he should, because, you know, he had his life ruined, and then he became evil, and he started messing up and killing other people, killing everybody and doing all of this, and then killing everybody again, because they showed it in the flashback, or whatever, and he feels bad. He doesn't feel like he should have come back, but yeah, they're just arguing the whole chapter, but of course, Gowthers eventually gets him to come back. But one of the big things that I didn't know, that the commandments are basically beings. So I knew the commandments, you know, were to each of the people in the demon clan, but I didn't know the commandments themselves were like their own beings. I don't think we ever knew that. So that was very interesting, and I'm kind of surprised by that. Awestruck. I thought it was only, you know, the members of the commandments were the commandments, but no, they're just, technically they were the commandments, but they're really just people who had the commandments. They're vessels. And yeah, I didn't know that. And they're all getting mad at Amael, and they're saying, like, to kill him and stuff. Exterminate him, kill him, get good riddance and all this stuff. And I don't know exactly why. I think it's because he was trying to absorb them all. I'm pretty sure that's why. And probably because he killed their vessels, but besides that, I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There shouldn't be any other reason why they had hatred towards Mael. Then, one of the biggest questions is Mael was like, yo, why me? Why me? Why me? There's so many other people who you could have done this to end the Holy War, yet you chose me. But why? And Gowthers, which I think is kind of BS, he basically says that it was freaking the original or real Gowthers' decision, which doesn't really answer the question still. So he says, oh, it's what the original Gowthers wanted, but that still doesn't answer the question why he chose him. So I don't think they're gonna actually answer the question of why Mael was chosen. I think Nakaba he couldn't think of any good ideas, so he's like, I'm gonna just brush it off and say that the original Gowthers did it. That's kind of disappointing and doesn't make much sense, but it is what it is. That's our answer, so we're gonna have to live with it, even though it's not the best. So oh well. It's not, actually, I was about to say it doesn't matter much. It really does matter, because yeah, that's a big part of the story. So yeah, well, here's what it is. That's the main part of the chapter I didn't like. And then the freaking big reveal of Gowthers, the Miss Glariza. So Gowthers' bae, Gowthers' significant other, I don't know if it's his wife, but anyhow, it's his girlfriend, bae, whatever you want to call her. And it makes a lot of sense, because it's why Gowthers looks like a girl. This whole time, you know, it actually explains why he's a trap. I haven't seen any animes where they actually explain why the person is a trap or looks like a girl. They just are. 7 Deadly Sins explains why Gowthers looks like a girl. Like, that is some good writing right there. So the other thing wasn't that good, but with Mael and Gowthers and not knowing, having a legit reason, but that is good. I'm impressed. I was impressed with that. So applaud to Nakaba for that. So I'm like, okay then. So, and it said Gowthers said that she was his prototype, but I still don't really understand what that means. Like, she was a human from what I'm understanding, I think, so I don't know. Hope he wasn't making love to a doll. So, anyhow, I think after she died, after Mael killed her, Gowther turned her body into a doll, which was now Gowther. Pretty sure that's who it was. They have the same exact face, but you know she's more feminine body, cause I could tell, you know, she had a breast and stuff. I was like, is that Gowther? And I was like, I don't think so, cause his chest looking a little bit bigger than usual. So yeah, it was not Gowther, and that was the biggest reveal of the chapter. Cause the mild thing was lame because it wasn't, as I said, it wasn't very legitimate. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was dope with finding out more about Gowther. I didn't think we were gonna learn much of anything more, and here's more. I really like that. Probably my favorite part of the chapter, explaining why Gowther is a trap, why he looks like a girl, and then Mael. You know, this is also predictable because of course Gowther wasn't. To me, it would have been better if he like tried to save Mael and then he just died. Like, it would be sad, but I would honestly prefer that. It'll be more. I feel like it'll be more realistic and stuff. Like, you can't save everyone and stuff like that, because he killed tons of people and he killed your friends too. Not saying he doesn't deserve forgiveness, because everyone deserves forgiveness, but still, it's messed up, and to me, he should have just died. But you know, I don't have much of a problem. I have a little bit because, like I said, I feel like this whole entire Mael thing should have been dragged out longer. I feel like he should have been a villain longer. I feel like King and him should have had a head-to-head battle for at least 3 chapters. Then they would have gotten to a point where they barely can win, and then like Bond or somebody shows up, then they defeat him, and then this happens. I wish it was something like that, but you know, whatever. This is still pretty good. And yeah, and then my Gowther's in trouble. I don't know exactly why Gowther's in trouble, because he's about to fall to the ground, and King's like, Gowther! Like, he's about to die. I'm pretty sure it's the freaking seal he had on him from what Mael put on him earlier. If it's not, I don't know, and please comment that. I'm pretty sure that is why. So yeah. And then, yeah, Mael saves him, and then they're all buddies again. So Mael's gonna be joining the crew, and then at the end of the chapter, it's saying that there's only one thing left of the Holy War, which surprised me. I thought the Holy War was gonna last a lot longer, which it should. So they said there's only one thing left to do, and it's to save Meliodas. But because stop him from being Demon King and stuff. But I remember, yeah, 7 Deadly Sins of manga is gonna be ending soon, and I mean soon in like a year, or at the end of the year, not at the end of the year, end of like next year, or this summer. Yeah, so I'm surprised. How are they gonna get all this gonna happen? Actually, no, I can see that happening. Because, yeah, they only have one thing left to do, but it's a big one thing. We have no idea how they're gonna do it. But hopefully it's done in a creative way. And I'm gonna be really sad when 7 Deadly Sins ends. I wish I got caught up to the manga and such earlier, but you know, it is what it is. So anyhow, I really enjoyed this chapter. 8 out of 10. Didn't really like the part with, Mael, or why he was chosen, but overall still a good chapter, and still love 7 Deadly Sins. So yeah, that's about a wrap. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Smash that like button, let's say for like 10, 15 likes. Comment if you'd like to share your thoughts and opinions. Subscribe and join the Lump Squad for weekly 7 Deadly Sins reviews and reactions. So stay loyal and become royal. It's the Lump King, and stay fresh. Suck, sing, suck.